Hey, gals and guys, Christopher Mosier from MyMediaHelper.com, and welcome to, basically new studio, new office, new apartment. This particular video, I actually have a desk, which I haven't had before, and I'm actually sitting in a chair, which I didn't have before. I was sitting on some very soft couch, which I sank into, and it took me about 10 minutes to get up from. This time out, I headed out to Walmart for new stuff for the apartment, and I had no idea I was going to pick up lighting for this room, and I found some interesting lighting that I wanted to do some review on. I think it's pretty cool overall. So I just wanted to go through the items that I purchased, and I will put the links down below. I purchased these at Walmart, and you can get these at any retailer. So the first one that I picked up, this is from Zoom. I mean, I'm not really sure how you pronounce that freaking name. Tazumi or whatever. And let's get on the website here. And this is a marquee, obviously. And so let me pull this up here. These slide out pretty easy, so I don't want to get too crazy here. But if you can see it, it says My Media Help for Incorporated. My Media Help for. And the reason why there's FR at the end of it instead of ER is to the fact that you only get 2 of each letter in the package. So keep that in mind. I'm sure you can order more, and I'm going to go ahead and get another letter. That's not particularly a big deal. This was about $15. It feels like $15. It's pretty cheap feeling, but it works pretty cool. And there you go. You can see it light up, and it actually comes with this remote control. And so if you want a particular color, and here, I'll show you the remote control there. It's in different colors. So kind of my whole motif or color scheme that I use on my website's blue. So I can use different blue. You know, if it's Christmas time, you can use red and green, but you can just cycle through the colors and hit it. I'm not really sure where I'm going to put this particular thing. I would love to have it in the background, but my wall is way back there, so I got to figure out where I'm going to put this. Very easy to put together. It takes 2 AA batteries, or just take 2 AA batteries. It might take 4 AA batteries. Oh, it takes 6 AA batteries. Jesus, can't get any of that right. It takes 6 AA batteries. So just keep that in mind when you purchase it. And there is a USB. Oops, the letters are falling off already. There is a USB port right here that you can plug into it as well. And I'll have to see if you can do this online as well, if there's an app to download, because the following, the next products that I'm going to introduce to you, those are all, there's an app, so you can control everything from your phone on those particular products. So which letter fell? Oh my God, my fell. Literally, my fell. MY. Oh, and these are the letters here. So I'll just put these in. These just slide in. It's not actually, I should probably put the Y first. These just slide in like that, or you can bend them too. It doesn't really matter. Just kind of, like I said, it's not the most well put together thing. There's much better out there, but for $15, this is pretty cool. And I just need to find another Y someplace. It comes with a bunch of these, what do you call, emoji type faces. There's a crap load of them for different seasons, and your typical ones you would see like on a IM chat, instant message chat, are in there. So that's that particular product. So let's move on to the next one, shall we? All right. So the next thing I picked up here are these ditties. You can see it right here, and there you go, right here in the background. And I think these are Walmart exclusives. I'm actually on their website right now, and it looks like it says buy at Walmart. This was $34.96 according to the website. So that sounds about right. You get 2 of them. It comes with a remote control and 2 of these ditties right here. And then as you can see, there's one in the background, and this remote control takes a couple AAAs. Just 2. And then if you can see the spectrum that's on the remote control, that's basically how you control it, the different colorings. So you should be able to see it pretty well in the background there as to the camera picks it up pretty well as far as the different colors that you could put in there. And according to the packaging, you can control up to 20 or 30 devices from this company, which is Monster Illuminator. Let's see here. It says up to 30 devices. We'll put some to the test because I bought a bunch of stuff, and we'll hook it all up and see what happens here. But yeah, basically you get these ditties and you screw them. They come with bases. They're kind of cheapy feeling. They look cool, but I mean, really close up, they are kind of cheapy plastic, but they work really good. They're USB. So what I did is I went into, I have a plastic bin of old USB connectors for probably mostly from cell phones that I've had before. And then I just grabbed them. That needs to be washed a little bit. I just grabbed a bunch of them, and now I can just, for now, plug them in to the outlets around the apartment here. The office, the apartment. That is my office. So you can see it. I just plugged this right into my tower, and it'll illuminate it up. And here I can just just pick whatever color you want. And if you can't tell in the background, it's going to the same one. And there's different functionality on this thing if you want them to do some funky stuff like what's going on here. Yeah, I'll just change the color, go here, and we can hit that button again, and it can do different stuff. I haven't played around with it that much, but there's different type buttons on here, and then there's an off and on button. So as you can see, it just turns them on and off, and then you turn it back on, baby. So you get two of these, baby, in one package. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying to you? And I'll put the link down below. And of course, there'll be affiliate links. So if you do decide to purchase them, you will be helping myself and the channel and my biz out. So I appreciate it very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. All right. And let's see what else we got here. All right. So next thing here is a large space LED mood light kit. If you're in the mood, you know what I mean? Comes with a couple different things here. It comes with these, which are strips, LED strips, which I'll show you. I have one actually already on the wall, and then we got to put this one up here. And then it comes with, wait for it. Okay, so it comes with 2 bulbs, and then another one of those remote controls that we already took a look at. So I'm not even going to need to, I don't believe I'm going to need that one. So we're going to check that out. I got to climb up there and put the lights in there and put the other strip in there. And we'll do that momentarily. And I'll just go to hang on a second here. Oops. I lost myself, baby. And this is this one right here. I just want to get a price for you in here. Buy at Walmart. So those are just the strips. Just the strips are $8.88, which is pretty cool. So just these, if you get these, it's $8.88. And then the whole kit is, where the hell is it? And there's the kit right there. Buy at Walmart. I'm going to put all these links below. So it's $32.88. So, and again, I went to the store and purchased these. So it depends on which store that you go to in your area, if they're going to carry them, how many they're carrying, if you have to order them. So check your local listings to see if they're in a store near you, or if you need to order them. Okay, it's just a public service announcement for it. Okay, so this is where I put the LED strip, and you can see again, it's controlled by remote control like before. All right, and then basically on this strip, it's like on an old 16 millimeter spool. It's kind of weird. So in the back of these, let's take the whole thing off here. Show you. And it's pretty long, and I'll show you in just a minute. It pretty much fits. So that's there. And then it comes with... Alright, so it does come with this USB port, so once you get everything installed, it's going to just connect right in there into the USB, either into your laptop, desktop, or just a USB plug-in if you have there, which I do. And so what we want to do is, and there's not plastic, there's sticky at the back here, so you have to peel away at it. And I'll show you how I did this one, just like I did the other one here. So I'm going to start around about the same height. And we're going to start around about right here. And then we're just going to work our way down here. Kind of easy, like, it's really simple. You can pull it off if you need to. A little bit to rearrange it. Cobwebs there. I do have the light switch panel here. I don't care about that. I'm just going to go right over. And you're not even going to be, unless you're really looking. Actually, give it some slack. So we can go over there. A little more slack. Alright. Like I said, you can pull it off and put it back. Alright, now we'll get this again. And I'll keep going all the way down. I just want to show you. Kind of got to eye it pretty good. It's really small. And just be careful you don't bend the pins. Just take your time on that. When you're doing it. And we got a USB port available. And there we go. Alright. So okay, so it looks pretty good. Like I said, you can pull this off. I would do it, make sure everything's correct, because eventually it's going to stick really good on there. I mean, I don't think it's going to stick enough if you peel it off to take off the paint once it happens. But so there you go on that one. So this is all controlled by the remote control again. Now look what happens here. Let me pull back. Let me turn off the light, actually. Let me pull back. And then we're going to hit this. And we're going to hit the power off. So you see how that's not syncing. So what we got to do here is, let's pull the power. All right, let's put it back. And what they want us to do is hit this middle button right here. Just hold it. It should blink. It's going to prove me wrong, huh? All right, here we go. Let's try this again. All right, let's do it again. So we need to do this. We need to do this. And then up. And if they all have to be off, to sync them. Let's turn everything off. Let's turn this. You're supposed to hit this top button. There we go. It's supposed to blink like so. And then, all right, everything's on. All right, then everything's off. Okay, so if we come over here, I don't know if I can get everything in the same frame at all. But everything is synced. You can sync all the lights together. And you should be able to see it will go off. Okay, so all the lights are synced and all the lights come on. So we can do that for all the products that are purchased. And the only thing I did have is on these. I was going to put them up on my light on the ceiling here, and it's an LED light. I didn't realize that's what it was up there. So I'm going to have to buy a couple cheapo lamps and put them around here. So I'm just going to pack these away for a while until I get those. But if you happen to use them, buy them, let me know how they work out. I'm sure they work the same as everything else there, and you sync them up. All right, the next thing we're going to get into is actually what is around my head here. And let me get into the app real quick. And we'll just turn it on real quick here. And we can change around the colors through the app on my phone. So I did a separate video that I just posted a couple hours ago on how to pair these. I had to separate it from this particular video just because it was a little more involved. I am going to pair a second pair. I'm going to pair a second pair. So I do have two of these strips. This one's paired to my phone already. The other one is not. So I am going to pair that one in this video as well. And then I'll link the total video down below so you can watch the whole thing and how to go about and do that. I explain it in detail in that particular video. I'm going to kind of touch over it in this one, okay? All right, so I did step out and I actually went to the store. I went to a Burn Dairy and I thought, well, it was there. Well, wow, don't they usually have, your McDonald's, a lot of your convenience stores, a lot of your restaurants and stuff like that have free Wi-Fi, your Dunkin' Donuts. So I was thinking I could connect out there and then pair the device. And sure enough, I was able to tap into their free service, their free internet service out in my car. I got the 2.4 gig. And so that's what we needed. And again, I have that other video down below to explain the whole thing. You have to be on a 2.4 network in order to pair the devices. So this is the initial device that I have. And then here's the one I just paired. So they're both working. I'll get them both in there at the same time. And I will go to my, it says network error right now, but I don't know if you can see this or not. Let me down the illumination here. There we go. I know you'll be able to see it probably. There you go. So you can see that both of them are on there now. All right, so they both paired. And turn one off, turn the other one off, turn one on, turn the other one on. All right. So those are both paired, babies. And if you need the full explanation, sorry, I'm kind of dragging a little bit. It's getting late. It's about 1 o'clock in the morning here. If you need the full instructions, make sure you hit the link down below in the description. And you'll get like a whole 15-minute video on me pairing everything and how to do it. And I'm going to lay down the light strips. And what comes with the light strips is this little plastic thing. Well, actually, a whole bag of them. And a screw to put it in. And I'll show you better once I'm on the floor there. But so I live in an apartment. I don't own this building. There's also wood floors. So if I own this building, I would not be putting in anything into the wood floor. Any screws into the wood floor because it's an apartment, and I'm overly lazy. I don't want to have to fill holes when I leave. If it was my home for the next 10, 15 years, then I probably wouldn't care. These anchor really well. They're really strong, but I'm not going to do that. I'm gonna take another process. I'm going to kind of cheat. Right, and then you just take the piece and you'd put it wherever you need it, and then you'd just attach the light to it. But in this particular case, I'm not going to do that. I'll kind of show you in my situation, my setup here. So right here, what I had in the closet here is these strips, these 3M strips from that kit that I bought. You can just buy these separately, and they're not incredibly strong. Here, I'll show you what I did over here. So as you can see, this is not holding up very well.
And that's okay. I just used kind of that as an anchor. And then this is kind of anchoring. There's not a lot of pressure on that, so that's going to stay. If you can look back there, I use the table to push the wiring back. I have this situation of my extension cord. So the best I can show you. All right, and I'm just kind of using the furniture as an anchor. Just pushing it back there. And then doing it again right there. Both my, if you can see it, my black extension cord. And also my lighting. All right. So I come over here. I use a couple of those 3M strips. If you're not, as long as you're not need to apply a lot of pressure on them, as long as it's just there to anchor them, then those will work. I put 2 on each corner. Those are going to work great. And eventually I'll put something in this corner, and that will kind of anchor it as well. And you kind of just gotta do that all along until I get to the end here, which is just going to be the end, and then I'll start a new strip.
All right, and to finish up, and actually I started this video like 6 months ago in the summertime, and now it's after Christmas, after New Year's. It's January 7th, I think, today. So this video is kind of in piecemeal, but I just want to put an ending to it. So I'm going to have 3 strips that I paired all along here. And don't judge my apartment, because I'm probably only going to be here another 5 months, and I didn't want to nail anything down. But let's see, the best I can show you is you go into the app, if you can see it there, and you should be able to see the 3 strips. So I'm going to turn on strip 1. All right. And then we'll go, hopefully this, you'll see this better. I'll hit strip 2. Oops. Keep hitting the wrong thing. Strip 2, why is it doing that? Okay, there you go. And then behind me here, you should see strip 3 come on. Okay, so I'll go around the room here. Don't judge my floor, I still have to vacuum. But nothing's really, it's all very loose. It can pull up in a few seconds. I didn't nail anything down. Everything's anchored by furniture. Like I said, I rent. I'm not going to nail anything down, and I'm not going to be here forever. So eventually I can just pull them up, and if I find a place that it's going to be permanent, I will do more of a permanent thing. So everything's really being anchored by things I have. You can see the Christmas decorations on the floor and everything that I have to pick up. But I'll buy something cheapo to put on the floor just to anchor them up for the next couple months. But that's it, guys and gals. You can see it's been a while. My hair grew back. And that's it, gals and guys. I'm going to finish up now, and I would highly recommend the product if you want to get your apartment or place or outside or inside, interior, exterior, whatever you need lit up. Pretty economical cost for lighting, and they work great. I mean, I can use the remote control I showed you. I can use my phone. They're all paired. Just keep in mind, as far as the pairing, that video is going to be below. It's kind of long-winded. I apologize for that when I did it. Maybe I'll do a shorter one at some point. I don't know. This is kind of long-winded too, so I apologize for that too. But just remember, you need 2.4 instead of 5 in order to pair these lights. So if you only get a 5 through your wireless, you just need to walk away from your wireless until you get a 2.4. If you get a house, it would be really easy, because I'm sure you have a plug-in outside where you can walk far enough to get 2.4. And then if you watch my video, you'll see I bought something for my car, or you can go to a McDonald's or a Burn Dairy in my case and pair them from there. So watch that video down below. I highly recommend these products. I have affiliate links down below, so if you think of purchasing them, please use the affiliate links, because it does help me. It does help the channel. And I appreciate your time, gals and guys. As always, please like, subscribe, share the video, and hit that stupid bell for updates. And I will talk to you